Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna casually race Tangtang. So let's get right to it then. So right now my account I have level 80 as usual. So let's go to a okay. So in my account only have her at level 80, and that's a right now I only have her. Okay, right now I only have her level 80, which is just a benchmark for my casual build. For Tangtang AC attack, it doesn't really have anything too much to say except for the finisher. She will recover some SP, which is skill point. For her battle skill, she will create a water spout, which is just a water vortex attacking an enemy. And so this battle skill also consumes nearby whirlpool. What is a whirlpool that she have is mostly jump to her combo skill, which would create a whirlpool on the ground, which is just a normal puddle. It only will be triggered once she does a combo skill. So the cooldown is 30 seconds. So we need to find a team that could help her to get the 2 tags of whirlpool. Because it only have 2 tags of whirlpool that exist at the same time. Now that we talk about the whirlpool, if we have stack of whirlpool, she will create a water spout with us again to get like 2 to 3 for her battle skill vortex to attack the enemy, which will deal cryo infection on the enemy as well, which is very good. And also, the battle skill does get some debuff on the enemy, which is Art Subtlety, which is Art Subtlety target temporarily take more damage for the enemy. This is the water sprout debuff over here. So you can get a 40% to 8%. And also the SP return whirlpool is 20 per whirlpool, so 2 stack we can get 40 skill point back. Okay, now for her atonement, Dark Chief Seal. Mostly when she activates it, it would immobilize the enemy for like 4 seconds. Oh, not 4 seconds, for a little while until like the ultimate just gone a nuclear explosion. Mostly it will just last for 4 seconds. If you let it just burst on its own, it will just create 320% of the multiplier. If you do some early wave like jump and plunge attack to activate it, it will have a higher multiplier, which is 560%. That's about it. So let's jump to her talent. For her talent, she will gain like 20% haste while enemy is suffer, 40% slow. This only happens if she is in radius of 5 meters of the whirlpool, which is her combo skill when she creates a whirlpool. Alright, for this talent, for her ult, mostly you will create a water sprout. Nearby the whirlpool also consumed and converted into additional water sprout. And this can gain an additional 60% for her ult and the whirlpool for my understanding. So yeah, that's all about her talent and skill. Alright, for her attribute, her main one is agile and strength, and none in intellect. Well, as you can guess. Anyways, okay, for her armor set, I use a Bone Crucial, which is a perfect match for her. As you can see, as an effect, get 50% attack percent. And when she uses her combo skill, she will get a Bone Crushing match, which gain the wearer next to redemption skill damage 30%, which is per 1 stack. And we can get 2 stack. For her armor, I get her Bone Crusher Heavy Armor T2, which is this. I haven't leveled it up. So that's the part of our gear as well. We spend T1, must T2, and must T2 again. Mostly because it's one of her best gear for her. Alright, for her weapon, I have a signature weapon, which is over here. If you don't really have one, you can use Obis the Living, which is perfect for her because it's like agile, art attack dealt. And also over here, which is quite good for her. Alright, we're just going to focus on a signature weapon. She does have some debuff over here, which is just absolutis, which target enemies suffer at damage taken 6% for 20 seconds. This is only debuff that we can see on the enemy health as you do her skill. Alright, let's go to her potential. For her potential one, she does have a River to Me, which is a combo skill. You get an increase of 1.2 times of the original damage, and cooldown is minus 2 seconds for it, which is quite great. And for her battle skill, her whirlpool consume like convert into 5 additional SP. Whirlpool consume into a water sprout return additional 5. And for her P2, which is just straightforward, agile plus 20 point, and prior damage dealt 10%. For P3, which is focused on the battle skill, we get 1.1 time for the original damage. And when from Water Sprout, the result arts ability is affected by 5% increase, which is not really that significant. For P4, which is just minus 15% for her ultimate energy cost. For P5, she will have an increased multiplier with 1.15 times the original. And for the talent, will improve damage effect by any water spark created by the ultimate. And it's 80%, which is quite a bummer, which is P5 you only can get this. But I don't think it's really potential that we really need to get her, because we can just use her at she is at P0. But the best teammate that she ever can have for Tangtang, which is Shahi, which she can help Tangtang to get her combo skill, which is very important for Tangtang. Also, you guys can use Parika for her art synergy, and we could use Akuri for her skill recovery, or her hit infliction for her art damage. Last right, you can use her as a main DPS and Tangtang as a sub DPS if you guys want to do some crazy damage. Also, you guys can use Elish for his skill point recovery, which I don't think is a great teammate that she could like help, but if you don't really have other, you can just use him. For other teammates, she could use Shonshine and Estella, which is quite fine if you guys have them level up, which is completely fine because we're still in the early games. Alright, for her teams are using Tangtang, Xiahi, Palirica, and Kuri for this showcase. If you guys want to use some wacky teams, like if you have Yvonne and Gabrietta, you guys can use this team if you guys want to. If you guys have these two characters. On how to get her whirlpool stat, we just use her battle skill to get her combo.
All variables within estimates.
And just wait for 3 seconds to have use Shahi skill, and so that she could use her combo skill again. That's Shahi combo, and we can use Tangtang combo skill again, and we get 2 stack of the whirlpool. Then we just use it, and we get 3 vortex around the enemy. And so that's how you get her whirlpool stack, which is maximum 2. So I'm just gonna jump to the big boss so that we could showcase her damage output as a casual build. But now we have her max. Oh, we have all the ultimate. So for now, I'm just gonna get the stack of whirlpool. So once you can use a better skill, we get a combo. Oh, oops, I shouldn't put too fast, because her skill down for that, it doesn't really suit her. See, we won't get her combos. Oh, that we did. That's great. So I'm just gonna use her ultimate to see how much damage she does on the enemy by plunge attack. I can't see. I just see 15k of the ultimate. That doesn't matter. Well, we're just gonna do the combo skill again. Let's hope we get the thing. And let's do her skill. Oh, come on. Alright, I'm just gonna do a skill again because he interrupted me. Just wait for this to use Yahi skill. That hit me. Let's skill, combo skill, and see the what type damage. Oh, I see. Wow, I see 66k for that. And also he does have some damage debuff on him. So yeah, it's the diamond shape debuff, if you guys wondering.
List subject violations. A frigid outlet.
Can I not take cover? Come on, so that I can use her ult. Well, you guys can just attack until it bursts, but I prefer do early so that she get higher multiplier on the damage.
Target locked. Fire. We are united as one. Who's best? Opening spotted. A frigid output.
So let's see her damage again. Two whirlpool, three whirlpool, not four whirlpool.
Now that was a satisfying fight.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that's about Tangtang for today. Mostly you can just use Tangtang and Xiaohi for teams and you'll be greatly done. You can just use her battle skill and her combo skill and her ultimate, and that's it. You only need Tangtang and Xiaohi, and that's it. To be honest, she is one of the easiest one to build with teams. So if you have Xiaohi, you better build her up again. After all, not only that, Tangtang can only do DPS. You can do sub DPS and support for E1 to do some cryo and freezing the enemy. So yeah, so that's about it. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Goodbye guys. Look at the smug face you have.